TC210, what's up with you, boy? How you living, sir? Glad you're not blocked on here. I heard you got blocked on Gunners for some reason. I think we got a rogue moderator. That's right, man. We got a little thing set to trap the rogue moderator, man. So we'll figure it out, brother. You got my number though. So if anything ever happens, just get at me personally, bro. Make sure that's addressed immediately. Got it narrowed down to a few people. And when we find out, we'll make sure that motherfucker ain't on no channel. Macramento, I'm on my way, brother. I'm on my way. This is the commute. I like to get on here during the commute. It makes my drive fucking not so much of a hassle. Something smells like shit. Like a truck carrying a bunch of porta potties overturned or something. Joe Lopez, 40OZ. All right, TC210. Yeah, let me know. Vegas prison stories. Where you been, my man? How you doing, bro? My day off, I'm drinking, he says. Well, shit. Work hard, fucking do what you do on your days off, boy, for sure. I think YouTube's back to playing with my notifications, man, because as you guys know, I got 2 different channels, and I actually have 3 YouTube accounts. So, as well as my kids, and like my last 4 videos, bro, I haven't got notifications on any of them. So if you would hit the like, man, it helps me out. I don't know why YouTube likes to fuck with me, but I'm one of their favorite stars to fuck with. I got a star on their board with a wee next to it, because they're trying to give me the pipa. No notifications, monetization games, all that good stuff. Let's do an interview when you get a chance. Paid interview. Good luck. Appreciate you, brother. OC714, I see you, man. Daniel Ortiz came back with the sauce. Yeah, man, I don't know if you guys checked it out, man, but me and Gunner dropped another one on the other channel, The Morning Show, Russell Radio. Make sure y'all peep it out. It was a good one. Jason M, what's up, sir? I sure don't like going 40 on the freeway. Usually I'm locked in at about 78 right now. But that's why I leave considerably early, because I don't show up late for work, man. I didn't get a notification. Yeah, I know, Macramento. That's why there's only 16 people in here. I don't know what their trip is with fucking not wanting to fucking let me do my thing. You know, I gotta put out something that cracks the algorithm to get any kind of promotion. You know, my regular videos that might not be, you know, they're not gonna stop it when it's something like, you know, in regards to Savage Studio passing away, or Neil Dezad pretending like he's active, or any of that kind of stuff, because they know they're gonna get all kinds of views, and they benefit on that, you know, the same amount as me. They get 45% on the advertising, you know what I mean? So, you know, but just a little video that their algorithm doesn't think is worthy for them to make money, they're not going out of their way to promote, you know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people think, you know, YouTube people make a whole shit ton of money. OC714, what'd you delete? Is Vegas prison stories misbehaving? Let's see, where we at? The hate on, yeah, no doubt, I don't get it. But, you know, the thing is, like, if I did, you know, like, say I did some breaking news and Tekashi 6ix9ine got abducted and got his whole stool pushed in, and I'm the only one that had that story, man, they're gonna promote it everywhere because they know it's gonna do 1 million views with him getting his shit pushed in, right? But when I'm just trying to send out a regular message, they're like, man, we're not gonna send out no notifications on this one because we're gonna get paid regardless because they heartless. Where are you taking me to work, Eric? You ready? Oh, I'm glad you're turning, you sack of shit. Your mom hates you. Where we at? Saludos from the Inland Empire is in the building, 909. I send mine, bro. OC714, that was a fake account. You sure, brother? Yeah, I don't know Vegas prison stories to play around. He's solid, so appreciate it. He'll get at me if it was really him. They want drama. They do, bro, and it's unfortunate, man. The goal of my channel, you know, when I started ACP, as well as the Rojo Room, bro, was, you know, just to promote unity and advancement, you know, for all former gangbangers and those who are trying to change their lives around, and even those who are still active that, you know, they want to hear, you know, stories about some of the things that really transpire. And whenever we push a message like that, it's shut the fuck down. But you know, when Savage got killed, you know, everybody got fucking 50,000 views off it. And, you know, some of the bigger channels got 500,000, and it's unfortunate, man, because if I put out a thing talking about there's 100 immediate openings for ex-gang members to come get a fucking $40 an hour job, they get 500 views. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's the day and age we're in. I mean, look at the news. I mean, all news channels got to purposely add in like some good news to make people feel good, because the news is all bad. That's what people thrive off negativity. You know what I mean? And I'm no different. When I type in shit on YouTube, I like to see like fails when people are doing like dumb shit on bikes and they go flying and, you know, wreck into a tree, or, you know, the guys who are like fucking trying to grind skateboards and then they end up racking their balls, you know, on fucking handrails and shit. I love that shit. You know, and is that negative? I mean, kinda. Not really, bro. It's just entertainment to me, but you know, that shit's what gets you your numbers, bro. And at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people out there will trip and be like, you know, you're always worried about this and worried about that. At the end of the day, YouTube is a side job. It generates income. And people are like, oh, fucking, you should do this and do that. There is nobody you see in the entertainment industry, on TV, radio hosts, anybody who's not being compensated for their time. And I don't know why everybody expects, you know, people on YouTube to be any different. You know, it's a legitimate fucking job, bro, and I think it should be congratulated. You know, that motherfuckers ain't out there, because I could go grab a bag. You know what I mean? I could go grab a bag and I could get to work, bro. And you know, I could flip weight. I've done it many, many times. And it's just like, man, instead of congratulating someone for, you know, doing better and having a positive message. And don't get me wrong, I'll engage in the negativity sometimes, but that's not my primary goal. But I'm a human being like everybody else. And if, you know, you talk a little shit and I'm in the right mood, I'm gonna talk some shit back. But, you know, I don't understand that whole, oh, you're worried about views. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm worried about views. You know what I'm saying? If things aren't going well, I have to find something else to do with my time that generates more income. I mean, it's simple. You know, I'd like 100,000 views per fucking thing. I'd like to get so many views that I don't rely on, you know, any of you guys to come out of your pockets or, whatever on any kind of super chats or super stickers or any of that bullshit. I'd like to be able to do it on views alone. You know what I mean? Where I'm not asking you for nothing, for anything, but to check out my video. And I never ask for dough. The times I ask for dough is for other people. You know, people got on me just the other day for when I was unmonetized, and all I said was, hey, for all those who send super chats, I can't get monetized right now. Could you send them to my Cash App? That's not begging. That's just saying if, because I got a few people who send dough all the time, like people I know in real life, or you know, people who are doing well financially. Or I don't get it. People be hating. Like, I don't got time to spend 5 hours on YouTube a day for free because, you know, I'm basically only a part-time person at my work, and that don't make ends meet. You know, oh, if you're struggling on rent, why don't you get a real job? I got a real job, and I'm not struggling on rent. But when my fucking account's fucked up, the money I've already earned that paid my rent, I mean, get the fuck out of here. Worry about you. You know what I mean? If you don't like me, don't watch me. This shit's gay to me, bro. Too many people focus on other men. That's strange. Oh, Vegas prison stories, bro. Gracias. Good to see you, bro. Somebody's trying to work you. I knew you don't. I think one of your messages. Oh no, that's my boy. Something's weird. I went viral this morning. Uploaded my dog swimming in the lake, chasing ducks, and got 60K views a tour. Hey, that's right, polite scumbag. That's how you do it, baby. Corpus Christi in the building, home of Salina. Mods always check the account sub numbers before you let these fools get us crossed up. That's right, boy. Leave us in the building, Door TV, and suicidal thoughts. Good Lord, I don't have none of those. No notification, thank you, DX. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised I got 50 in here. You know, usually I got considerably more by now. So thank you guys for all you guys who took the time to hit the like button. Right now it only shows 12 of you, but it helps, man. When they don't send out notifications, just that like, you know, puts it where they can't deny it. You know, and hey, yesterday, here's a prime example of how negativity sells. Yesterday I put out that video about the OG Crib gentleman, you know, basically calling out Gunner and stuff and this and that. And I put it out there, you know, the first title I put was, it's not always racist, okay? Because it's not. You know, the race card gets used more frequently than it should be. And there is a time and a place for it because there are overt acts of racism systemically, as well as individuals who do ignorant shit. However, you know, Gunner's not a racist. I know him well. I mean, he's been at my house weeks at a time. We've kicked it. I've talked to him for hundreds of hours on the phone, you know, over the last, you know, year and a half. And you know, I was basically coming to his defense because I know that individual. You know what I mean? And it didn't do nothing because I was downplaying the importance of racism. As soon as I changed the title to Gunner's been accused of, and then I didn't even put what he was accused of, the views went up from 200 views an hour to like 1,300. Wow. Motherfuckers want to see, oh, was Gunner accused of being a weirdo? Was he accused of being a snitch? Was he accused of whatever? And that's just a perfect example. You know what I mean? It's weird to me, bro. It's like, I don't understand why, as a company, you wouldn't push out material the most you can, because the more views, the more advertising revenue you generate. You know, that'd be like me if I owned a fucking advertising company and I'm trying to promote, you know, 10 different people who spend money to advertise with me. If I only really pushed out their message real strong to 5, well, okay, them 5, they might do great, but what about them other 5? You know, and now they don't see no results from your work pushing them, and you know, in your advertisement company, they're not gonna fuck with you no more, and you're losing revenue. I just don't understand why anybody would want to hurt their own wallet. That's weird. I'm not doing well by any means. You know what I mean? I live paycheck to paycheck between work, like, you know, my 2 o'clock to 10:30 job, and I live paycheck to paycheck every 21st on YouTube. And I'm not trying to sacrifice anything. And I get it, Google's billions, billions, and billions of dollars. But I mean, you know, there's also an amazing amount of fucking, you know, money that goes into that with servers and employees and fucking, you know, I just don't understand why you're turning away money, bro. It's weird. Anyway, I'm rambling. Have a safe drive. Hey, Wild Ace, my man, what's crack? Text me, I'll call you after. Don't touch me there. Happy Monday. I'm about to watch your latest drop. Hey, Weddles World, man, appreciate you, brother. Mr. Gutierrez, I send mine right back to you. Boy, Tim Hennessy has passed his COVID test. He got an A. He is COVID positive. How you feeling, Tim? You all right? West 22, appreciate you. The OG Crib needs to stay out of Rasa politics. I mean, that's basically, see, that's the thing, UTF, bro. That's the same thing he was trying to tell Gunner about Crib politics. It's like, we're not involved in your politics, man. I don't care. I don't give a shit. But I'm gonna speak about my experiences when, you know, when there's subjects brought up on the internet that either I agree, disagree, or have an opinion about. I'm gonna talk about it. It's not like I'm all up in their business calling the Cribs talking about, hey, you guys need to do this and that. I'm talking about my experience. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If you don't want people in your politics, don't have your shit fucking all on the internet on YouTube. People are gonna respond to it. I mean, that's how people fucking get views, bro. You know, like say Dubs, for example, says fucking Southsiders are fucking way more gangster than Northerners, and Dubs would never say nothing like that because he's pro everybody. You know what I mean? Imagine the response to that from somebody who used to be at the highest level on the other side. It's going to generate buzz. So if you don't want people in your business, don't put your business out there, bro. It's a public fucking platform, you know? Come on. He's OG. He knows better. All right, where we is. I got called out by a YouTuber this weekend. Gonna have to smash on a full. So good load, DC Irish one. He ain't knowing about that Amor de Rey, huh? Gonna have to show him some Amor. Feel better, Tim Hennessy. People flock to drama. That is true. DC, I moved down toward your bars. Oh, you moved, Vegas? I thought I seen something about you. Beautiful Queen. My homegirl's in the building. El Rod. Hey, Vegas, hit me up after I get off live, man. Let's bullshit a little bit. Always appreciate your views. Abby, I fucks what you do to your wisdom, personality, grasses. Hey, you're welcome, man. That's what I'm here for. Whether or not people always agree with me or whatever, I'm always going to be respectful in my opinion, and I'm always going to tell you exactly how I feel. I ain't going to sugarcoat shit. You know what I mean? You know, I've done videos where I've fucking pissed off a lot of people, but at the end of the day, man, I'm going to be real to those who choose to subscribe to me, and I'm going to get a real message out there, whether it's popular or not. You know, I could be way more popular if I fucking altered my personality and character and how I presented myself. You know what I mean? But I stay true to me, bro. And in doing so, I stay true to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. And I'm wrong. Dude, don't get me wrong. I've been wrong. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, it's not very often, because you can't be wrong about your perspective unless you're just trying to go out of your way to be an asshole. Honk the horn twice if you like. Dork does. Good luck, no man. I can't. There's a police right in front of me. Even though they're tied into your story. That's like saying you can't ever talk about Bloods and Crips. Man, bro. I used to fuck with the Crips real tough in Susanville, man. They were dope as fuck, bro. You know, I'm not gonna say no names, but I had a homie from Harlem 30s. I had basically, if the Crips had a shot caller, he would be it. This dude from Grape Street. There was a couple of 8 Trade gangster Crips I fuck with. There was a dude from, I want to say he was from neighborhood 60s. That's the hood that's coming into my head. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I had a homeboy from Insane Gangster Crip from Long Beach. And then the Five Deuce, man. I want to say it was Broadway Five Deuce, like B-52 bomber. But this has been 30 years, y'all, or 28 years, man. So I might have those wrong, but I'm definitely right on the other ones. Man, the Crips in Susanville were cool, bro. They had your boys back. You know what I'm saying? They always tried to get me to participate with them in like basketball or lift weights with them and shit. And I was a youngster, bro, so I appreciated the fuck out of it. The only people that really hated me there was the white boys. They just couldn't stand, that I was so comfortable hanging out with the brothers. It wasn't even so much that I was a northerner, bro. It's just that, bro, if I see, and people ask me, why I ran with the northerners and this and that. Well, I've always, gravitated toward, Latinos. You know what I mean? And Norteños, there's none of that shit about race and like, coming through the Contra Costa County Jail and seeing how, them woods they were different back then, man. They were strictly on that. Everything was derogatory toward every other group segment that wasn't white. And that's just not my get down. I mean, growing up in Detroit, being the only non-black in the neighborhood, living in 3rd Ward in Houston, being the only, non-black in the neighborhood, being in Magnolia and the Heights where it's all Latinos. And I've just always been, I'm either fucking, in Texas I fuck with the Latin Kings, and I came to Cali and started fucking with the homies just because, man, it was cool to be a homie, man. It was real cool before the overwhelming amounts of structure came into it. And I don't mean structure like the gang. I'm just talking about the rules got crazy, man. And, I was a big part of that, because I was trying to be all I could be, becoming a bro and then becoming a C. I implemented a lot of those policies and enforced them. At 20 years old, man, I ran San Quentin. Like, I was the overall governing body in that motherfucker, So, I participated in a lot of things that I necessarily didn't believe in so much. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the policies we had contributed to the loss of so much manpower over the years. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm rambling again. I'll shut the fuck up. What's going on? What's going on, yo? In my last 15 minutes, then I'll battle them freeways too. No sugar homes. Rose, the big homie. Hey, right on UTF. Bigfoot, I'm gonna call you after Rose Live. Your spill is much appreciated for reals. Have a good. I appreciate you. I saw you called earlier. I didn't call you if you're talking to me, unless it was a pocket dial. Everlasting Base was cracking. Dick Fitzwell, what's up with you, man? Me and the C's never got on the right foot, pun intended. Cuba La Gente. Hey, Carlito, what's up with you, boy? Ron, what's up, man? William Brewster and Hanford homies have a green light on all Crips. Yeah, I mean, it always changes, and that's another thing I tell people. It's like, everybody thinks the Sureños and the white boys are tied together through racism and us and the blacks for whatever. But it's not necessarily the case, man. Things change. There's never been no written down agreements of any sort with any groups, by any group. Each organization is an individual entity. Sack Daddy, good when I was running Kuwait in 91. Good luck. Go on ahead, big boy. I showed you love. Let's see. I'm from Corco. Went to CRC in the early 80s. The Bloods had our back. Yeah, I haven't had nowhere near as much interactions with the Bloods as I did with the Crips. When I was in Susanville, the Bloods were only like 8 or 10 deep, and they isolated themselves. You know what I mean? They weren't social. They weren't, you know, they just stuck to their little group, and that's what they did. You know, they didn't really fuck with nobody outside of their group. You know, for whatever reason, I don't know what they had going on, or maybe they were just bashful. I don't know. But the Crips were fucking very interactive with me and quite a few of the other homeboys. You know, and I was good with the Samoans and Tongans. You know, because like I told you guys before, I was down as an other for the longest time until I got validated. And you know, I had Tongan cellies, Samoan cellies and shit. So man, I was pretty good no matter what, because everybody fucked with me. You know, once I was cellies with my boy Phil, he's a Tongan cat out of Hunters Point. Once we were cellies in Susanville, man, the Usos kind of fucking, you know, you guys know how Usos are, man. Once you're good with the Usos, you're like family to them people, bro. They're extremely loyal. You know, whether they're Samoan, Tongan, it doesn't matter. And you know, it was alright, man. But yeah, the Bloods did their own thing, and they didn't really interact too much. I mean, I don't know what they did inside their building, because I think they were all in like building 5. There was hella more Crips. You got folks from SAC. Yeah, I mean, not necessarily homies. I know a lot of gypsies from Sacramento. But I got a few folks out there. I know some gypsies, and I know a couple black folks, man. I don't really know a lot of homies from Sacramento. Most of the homies I know are all from fucking the Hole or Pelican Bay. And you know, that's a lot of representatives from Salinas and Sound Hole and the Valley. I don't remember, man, I don't even remember. I might have met a couple homeboys from SAC, but not too many, bro, to be 100. Sacramento, Pittsburgh. Pitas. I had a Muslim celly for 2 years, and 9/11 happened. He had to go. Yeah, I guess guilty by association, man. That's kind of a fucked up situation to be in, because definitely not all Muslims are fucking terrorists, you know. I met some really cool ones, you know what I mean? And especially some Palestinian cats, bro. They're cool as fuck, bro. They acclimate really well to American culture, in my experience. You know, and never forget, everything's about that I talk about is based on my experience. It's not written in stone. It's none of that kind of shit. It's just what Rojo's been through, you know what I mean, and what I've seen, participated in, done, and my feelings about those things. All the Muslims got ran off the yards in Florida. I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised at all. That was you know, it's hard, you know what I mean, to not hold everybody accountable for the actions of one. I mean, look at, you know, if 1 or 2 Northerners take off on some Southsiders or some white boys or whoever, you know, those groups are going to hold the whole car responsible, man, and that's just how prison is, man. You know what I mean? What's your take on Savage's death? Could it have been prevented? Oh, 100%. He was in control of his own destiny, man. He dropping locations and, you know, consistently challenging and fucking, you know, saying a lot of things that can't be taken back. I mean, just being a little more private and discreet and not so confrontational and so, you know, game for fucking verbally insulting people. And it wasn't always his fault, but it's like, you know, you guys see what I do, man. Somebody talks shit, I'll hit them with one little thing and then block them, you know, and I only do that so I can get the last word. I don't want you to get the last word on me. because then I feel like I owe you one. But I'm not gonna sit there and verbally go back and forth and, punk this and disrespect your hood or your political beliefs or your ethnicity or your sexuality. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna block you, man. Get the fuck out of here. There's no reason to sit here and talk shit on my channel. If you don't like the channel, watch a different channel. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, this dude's a chump. I ain't watching him. Bam. Okay, bye. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, as sad as it is, he invited that on himself. You sit there and you go back and forth with gang members or anybody for that matter that ain't playing. Eventually somebody's not going to be trying to hear it, and they're going to call your bluff. And when you challenge 100 200 motherfuckers to have issue, somebody's going to take you up on that. And man, I seen it coming, bro. You know what I mean? I seen it coming for sure. But yeah, it definitely could have been prevented. And it all boils down to how much he put himself out there, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my folks from Pittsburgh. I was in CYA 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Good Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn, you dropped 10 in the Y, bro. Gnarly Vato. Yeah, likewise, bro. Inupiak, I agree, man. It was YouTube drama plus, I mean, you got to add in all the extra stuff, being in the SNY group and, disrespecting politics. I mean, if it wasn't that day, it was going to be another day, unfortunately, bro. It is what it is. Vincent, right. Carlos Mac Martin, man, I was just seeing others heading the same way. Hey, stay up. SoCal, San Fernando Valley. I send mine. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely. You engage too much. Somebody's gonna call your bluff, man. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. Triple OG, man. Oh man, he used to be my number one nemesis, bro. Now, we've been on, basically a cool fucking relationship for a few months. But I mean, he's still good with me as far as I'm concerned, Richie Rich. But yeah, he used to destroy us, man. But he just had the wrong idea about our get down or whatever, and watched us for a little while and realized that we ain't that bad, because we're not, bro. We're just out here doing our thing, trying to make a couple dollars. He said he retired. Who's that, Vincent? Gnarly Vato, that's right, boy. That's how you do it. Triple OG says he retired. I haven't seen nothing out of him for a long time, but my Instagram, I'm locked out of it for some reason, and that's how he would reach out to me, was on Instagram. So I haven't even been able to talk to that guy. I think he actually has my phone number, but he's not really a phone kind of dude. He's an in the cuts kind of dude. You know what I mean? Damn, 70 people, 42 likes, man. Appreciate you guys, man. If you could take a minute, hit that like for me, man. Hey, dude, the job is great, bro. I can't complain. Not at all. It's a cool job. I work with cool people. All the owners are cool. I mean, I like it, bro. I like it. It's one of the cooler jobs I've ever had, for sure. Nowhere near the amount of money, but as far as the job description and the people I'm surrounded by, you couldn't ask for a better one, bro. Your boy Flacco shared it. Your thoughts on Andrew Tate getting canceled? L Rocket 75? To be totally honest with you, I don't know who Andrew Tate is, brother. Is that a YouTube person? I've watched a couple of Big Herc's things, Gnarly Vato. But I'm not like a everyday kind of thing. Yeah, me and Flacco are good. I mean, you see the amount of content he drops, right? I couldn't do it on that level, and that's the level he wanted to do it, and I just didn't have time for it. So it was better to just let him do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hold him back, because he puts out 3, 4 things a day. I don't have time for that. I'm good for one thing a day and alive, and the rest of my time's wrapped up between work, you know, household, family, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I still got 2 kids in school, and one of them's single digit still, so requires a lot of attention and assistance, from everything from school to computer to, and reminding her to get in the damn shower, things of that nature, you know what I mean? I picked up on that when I noticed Flacco a lot in the videos and you weren't there. Yeah, I just didn't have the same amount of time he does, man. Like I said, I could put out content damn near every day and go live every day, but it has to be at certain times when I don't have other obligations that have priorities over YouTube. So I just didn't want to hold him back. So I stepped aside, told him, man, this is your channel now, bro. It sucks. I lost a couple grand a month doing that, but if it allows him to put out 3, 4 times the content instead of having to wait on me, and allows him to prosper, it's not fair for me to hold him back from being able to be successful. And I just work on, I only got like 8,500 subscribers here. I had 25,000 there. So I just slowly build up this one and do it, and I don't have to worry about him waiting on me or being mad at me because I'm not available and shit like that. So it just worked out better for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, Rocket, who is Andrew Tate? Is that a YouTube guy or what? I'll look it up. I'm not familiar with the name. Well, Richie Rich, I mean, well, like I was saying earlier, YouTube it's a legitimate job. I mean, there's a potential to make a lot of money. You got to pay taxes, all that stuff. You're an independent contractor. The more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. So I get it. I have another job, so I don't necessarily rely as heavily on YouTube. YouTube's just supplemental. You know what I mean? So sometimes, I mean, in any kind of job, sometimes, to make ends meet, you're going to have to spend a lot more time doing that job, to be able to provide at an acceptable level and pay your rent, your mortgage, your PG&E, your fucking internet, your fucking, water, garbage, all that shit. Put gas in your tank, food in everybody's mouths. Sometimes you got to sacrifice, and that's probably where he's at, Flacco's a homeowner, he's got a mortgage. He's got, things that have to be taken care of. It's better that way, G. You'll get your channel up. I just watched it. Hey, appreciate you, EBK. Right on, brother. Mike D was cracking. I think you and Gunnar mentioned doing some true crime material on your guys' channel. I think that'd be interesting. And you Piak, yeah, we might get to that, man. Right now, like I said, we dropped the second episode of Rasa Radio this morning at 6 on Gunnar and Rojo's Rasa Radio with Gunnar and Rojo. So, man, make sure y'all check that out, man. We're trying to get that fucking to where we can do a lot of stuff with it. We need like 3,000 more watch time hours on that one. Right on, Vincent. Appreciate you, bro. Baby mama drama gets me to work, stresses me out. Oh man, any kind of drama, dude. Drama sucks, bro. Appreciate you, dude. Damn, bro, how far you drive to get back and forth to work? It's like 50. It's in between 50 and 60 miles. I drive 58 miles one way. I'm right about the same, Tim Hennessy. I'm within a mile or two of that, I'd imagine. Either way, I'd have to map it out. Fortunately, though, it's only, say it's 60 miles, 57 of them are freeway, or 55 probably. like 2 miles from my house to the freeway, and then the job's probably 2 miles off a different freeway. Tim's got a Tesla? Hello. 14 Night Stalker 14. Watson. Sharpest Art, what's cracking with you, man? Well, no, they're 65 Sack Daddy, but everybody goes fucking at least. I mean, if there's no traffic, motherfuckers are averaging 78 to 85. You know what I mean? So, and I got a cool schedule. I work 2 to 10:30, so I miss the commute both ways. It's pretty fortunate. 6'4" Apollo. What's up, Jamarcus? I drive a Hyundai Accent. That's probably good gas mileage on that bitch. Yeah, man. When I traveled one time from Cali to Detroit, man, you get in some of them states, it's fucking 80, bro. It's fucking nice. I remember some of those Texas freeways were 75. I was jamming. Yeah, I mean, Texas got bad traffic like LA. You know what I mean? So if you work regular hours from like anytime like 5 in the morning until 9 in the morning, you're fucked, bro. You're fucking. You're fucked. In Cali, they be doing 80 till they're CSCHP. Yeah, no doubt. I used to do the same thing. I used to be on the 505 a lot, and that's a little cut that goes from like Vacaville all the way to like right before Williams, California. And you could get it on there. Speed limit 70, but man, I used to have the radar detector, and it's so flat that I could pick them up from before you could even see a car. I know, man, I'd float that bitch 100 and something all the time. Stylish, but expensive. What's that, ZZ? Talking about the Impalas? What's your perspective on the homeless crisis in California? Bro, it's fucking crisis level, dude. I mean, I remember I was in Oakland, like, where would it be? What part of Oakland would it be? There's one in West Oakland and one in East Oakland where the amount of little makeshift structures that they had was insane, bro. I mean, I'm driving by one of them. There's like a 70-inch fucking flat screen on the wall. They had built some motherfucking plywood reinforced with 2x4s with tarps and shit. It was like it was a ghetto condo, bro. It was a trip, man. But man, they had a generator going, fucking TV playing. Goddamn, I went by one. I used to work at this place in West Oakland, right by Lower Bottoms and the Acorns, at this bar out there, and there was a big ass homeless thing right there on the same block, bro. And they had fucking generators, solar panels, and little gardens and shit, bro. It was insane, but I don't even know what can be done about it, bro. Like, throwing money at it doesn't solve it, you know. And you can't build enough housing to accommodate it. I don't know, man. That's a tough one, bro. My boy was locked up with you, bro. He said you done and you got mad hands, but you would take advantage of young Northerners. Man, how would I do that? Man, I was like the coolest sea there ever was. Ask him more about that, Swoop G. I never did nothing to nobody. I never took advantage of people, bro. That's not my style. Bro, in LA, you're doing 80 on the freeway and people passing you like you're in the slow lane. Just went to Calusa. Oh, to the casino? I used to go there a lot, bro. Vincent. 50 Station goes through Winners and ends in Dunnigan. Yeah, that's right, Miguel. Yeah, it isn't all the way to Williams because you're already back on the 5. But I know you go past Road 14 Zamora, and that's how I used to cut over to go to like Yuba City and shit. And like maybe 2 miles, 3 miles past that is where 505 meets back with the 5. Oh, NUPF, that dude ain't gonna do nothing. Rojo was a booty bandit. Good lord. Nah, I wasn't with that gay shit, homie. Your boy lying to you. No, Rojo. What's up, Able 131? The commute is real. Yeah, no, not Rojo. Don't participate in any kind of homosexual stuff, man. I don't even know any Sparky from Newark. You lying to you. You've been taking advantage. I didn't even. Damn, that's really taking advantage. Nah, that's not my way. Only way with the big shit. Big Widow Duran wants to crack it back in. Back daddy. Don't touch me there. Yeah, somebody asked me one time, like, hey, if you were down for 10 years, would you get chopped up? Like, not a chance, bro. I give you a phone and hit some Pornhub. Oh, my bad. I had my finger over the microphone on the bottom of the phone. My bad. And you be nah, Bigfoot. I ain't with that weird shit, bro. That's you know what's weird, bro? Is a lot of people. I mean, not homies or Southerners or you know, maybe the only Latinos who I've seen do that stuff is the Paisas personally. You know, as far as messing with the chirujos and shit. But you get booked for that, bro. You get booked. They used to do that shit maybe back in the 70s, but I was a high profile shot caller in La Pinta. That's right, UTF. Tell him to show you on the Sack Daddy, you ain't right, bro. I tell my lady same thing. I had my finger in wrong hole. Oh, you had a whoopsie daisy, huh? That's the whoopsie daisy. Oh yeah, Mike D. That's you know, that's inappropriate. Oh, what I was saying is, man, some people, man, they be in the pen on that gay shit, and then try to say they're not gay. It's like, bro, it doesn't matter if you're the guy or the girl in the gay, you know, conduct. You're gay, whether you're the one giving, receiving. None of that. You can't justify it, bro. Oh well, I was locked up. Well, shit, there's fucking 100,000 people in California locked up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, hey, right, Mike D? No doubt. Yeah, especially north and south. That's you know that's strictly forbidden. I don't even know how it went back in the days, bro. That shit's weird. You would think that would be, you know, behavior unbecoming, but glad I wasn't around back then. What's the craziest hooping story? Um, I'm not gonna say his name, man, but there was a homie in Quentin, and I came up on a like a 10-inch piece of flat metal stock. You know, it was a like a piece of the top of the bunk. You know, they got, you know, the bottom bunk's usually a solid piece of metal across the top. Well, I'm 90% sure that's where it had came from. And a other had actually shot it to me, a Native American. He's like, hey, Rojo, I got something you might be interested in. And it was like 10, 12 inches, and it was probably a good inch wide. And you know, I'm not gonna turn down, you know, a piece like that. And one of the homies from Dakota used to secure that motherfucker, bro. And it's, I don't know. JF, that's funny. Yeah, County Road 14 goes from Zamora. Yeah, you head over there and you end up hitting one from 13, bust that left at Knights Landing, shoot right up to fucking George Washington or 99. Oh, sharp as art. Oh. Well, the motherfuckers were talking about gay shit, so I automatically thought that. Probably the Crips versus the Native Americans on the level 3 yard in Susanville on Lassen. They were betting it was hundreds of dollars of commissary. There was like 4 or 5 pillowcases stocked full, and the Crips were arguing so much that the Native Americans beat them pretty easily, and then they ran it back double or nothing, and the Native Americans won again, and it was there was some hurt feelings, bro. I thought a riot was going to kick off because I mean I would guess that the Crips lost a minimum, a very bare minimum. I don't know what was in the bags necessarily. A minimum of fucking $500 in commissary. A minimum. I would think it was more like 800 probably. E Ripper, what's cracking? No, natives don't fuck around. They're with the business. They stay out of shit, but if they're forced to get involved in something, they're gonna get involved to the fullest. But they're just trying to run their program and do their their sweat lodge and do whatever they do as a group. And they're cool as fuck. I don't see them. I've never seen them get into any issues ever. The brothers, every spot I've been ran them course. Yeah, the brothers, they're serious about basketball. That's what they do. Hit Sacramento Road insufficient. Just shucksing and jive. What's up, Sharpest R? How you been, bro? How was your experience in Detroit? Ashanti, it was cool. It was ghetto as a motherfucker. I lived in the hood. I lived in a place called Jefferson Chalmers on the east side, just north of downtown. About 5 miles north of downtown. It's considered the east side, even though downtown sits right on the water. So in theory, if you go by off of downtown, there's really only a north, a south, and a west. But it's considered east, man. It's the hood. I've seen a lot of crazy shit out there. Rojo, did you know Abram Spanky Getta personally, the RC you were secretly referring to in your last spill? Had to bust it out. The RC that I was secretly in my last spill. Oh no, that actually wasn't him, Muddles World. I was talking about a gentleman named Daroche. I have a lot of family in Sac, Woodlands, Nice Landing, Rio Linda. Yeah, I've been all through there, man. Especially Nice Landing. I used to go fishing there a lot, right by the drawbridge. They got big ass sturgeon there. Am I allowed to visit Dakota? Yeah, I'll go where I want. I won't make a big deal of announcing it and putting it out there like Savage, but good Lord, Simple Life for Mine. Thank you so much. Simple Life for Mine saves the day. Hey, much respect to Simple Life for Mine, man. Simple Life for Mine keeps me afloat. I'm in Texas right now, big dog, truck driving. Where are the tacos at? What city you in? Geronimo? Hey, you hit I'm familiar with El Paso, San Antonio, and Houston. Not so much Dallas, Fort Worth, or Austin. But man, you get tacos anywhere in them three, especially San Antonio. San Antonio's like 70% Mexican, bro. Okay, look up the Vato would be a female spill. Was RC an FBI informant? I'm not even familiar with who that dude is, but I will look that up. Well, that doesn't sound familiar. Got smoked by a civilian. Yeah, well. Yeah, Nice Landing's a cool little town. Y'all into the game dogs in Northern California? Game dogs? What you mean, like pig dogs, like band dogs and shit? Is that what you're talking about? Oh yeah, I don't know nothing about Austin, man. My sister actually went to the University of Texas, but yeah, I'm not familiar with Austin. That's like the San Francisco of Texas. Oh, NUPX, Simple Life for Mine always looks out, man. La Puffy, Gian in the building, pit dogs. Oh yeah, everybody got pits. I got a Presa Canario and a Bull Mastiff Johnson's mix. My Presa Canario is pure. My brother got about 10. Sundown's in the building. What's up with you, boy? Woodlawn 530. Did you ever go to Cache Creek? I used to go to Cache Creek a lot. I'd hit Calusa the most probably, and then I go up there and hit Gold Country and Feather Falls. I'd hit Red Hawk. I'd hit Thunder Valley, Cache Creek. I had the one by Santa Rosa a few times, Grayton, whatever it is. But yeah. Hey, Big Wedo, bro. Thank you, sir. Oh, game bred pits. Yeah, the real pit bulls. Yeah, I like real pit bulls. I don't like bullies and all those things. I think they're pointless. I mean, they're only for appearance. But as far as pit bulls go, I want a real pit, bro. I don't want none of that bully shit. That's just me though. No offense to nobody who likes those, but I mean pit bulls are on a level of their own. How do you cope when one of your dog passes away, Rojo? I don't know, man. I've never had a dog long enough in my life that one's passed away. My dogs right now are 7 and 5. Dogo Argentinos are dope. I love the Mexican Cardenas Eli strain. How many breeds are they? Uh-oh. Oh, I don't quite understand La Puffy. But my dogs right now, my male, he's a 165-pound Presa Canario purebred. My female's about 115, maybe 120 now. Fat ass. Nah, she's not really fat. She's just grown, and she's a half bull mastiff and half Johnson's bulldog. I got a Saint Bernard. Those are big dogs, boy. Would have ran right back at you, says Rick Riley. All right, man. I got to start working 4 minutes, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you, man. We got up to 86 in here. Good looking out with no notifications, man. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good one. Hey, don't forget to check out the Rasso Radio on Gunner and Rojo's. Rasso Radio with Gunner and Rojo. We dropped episode 2 this morning at 6. And then I dropped something about gold toes right here on the Rojo Room a little while ago. Purple Ribbon, that's a great bloodline right there, bro. So is Razor's Edge. Those are my two favorites, Purple Ribbon and Razor's Edge. So make sure y'all check that out, man. Y'all have a good one. And I'll be back at you guys mañana. I'm out.